Hello everyone, welcome. This is Nick from Sports Talk. Right now I'm going to recap the Sunday Night Football game that just happened moments ago between the Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. This was a good game. I want to bring a segment like this potentially to the channel, right? Whether it's me discussing it or the other guys. But you guys know I do represent the Raiders. And one thing I want to tell you though, I have no bias. I guarantee you this much. I will tell you how it is, okay? I'm a realist. I'm not going to sit here and bullcrap you and say, oh yeah, this. Push a Raider and say they're better. Absolutely not. But what I wanted to go over a few things what happened in today's game that I want to discuss. But the first things first, I want to talk to just mainly to my Raiders fans and some of you NFL haters that hate the Raiders. Derek Carr, remember he has knocked them the entire time? Like, oh yeah, Derek Carr, he's not good. He doesn't like throwing the deep ball. He checked down. He's not good. He's below average. You're all wrong. And I've been defending this guy since day one. I mean, long ago. All of you hated on him when I was on my old channel. When I had a video on my old channel, We Are Sports Gaming, that YouTube just shut down out of nowhere for some reason. When I said, should Derek Carr go to Las Vegas? And I gave all my points. Four head coaches in 6 seasons. 3 offensive coordinators in 6 seasons. Never had continuity at the wide receiver position. Never had continuity at the tight end position. Never had continuity in the coaching staff. It wears a toll on a player. And you can't play top tier at a top tier level when you have all these changes going on. And that's exactly what was happening. And I had all these people commenting in the comment section telling me I was wrong, and oh, we should get Brady, and we should do this, and we should do that. You're all wrong. You're all absolutely wrong, and I'm sorry. I'm going to call you out for it because I have been defending him. If you ask anybody on this channel, they'll agree with me. I have been defending this guy, whether or not they still might not like, you still might not like Carr, but there's nothing more I can do than tell you, watch the games. He's playing good. I don't look at stats. I watch the games. I watch film. Statistics lie. But anyway, so that's my Carr segment. Okay, so now let's look at the new thing that everyone's hating on, especially the Raiders fans. I mean, guys, you guys are kind of like pathetic. Fire Paul Guenther. Fire Paul Guenther. Fire Paul Guenther. Do you want to try to coach this defense? I'm waiting for a response. Because let me tell you something. There's not too many defensive coordinators in the NFL right now that can win with this inexperienced defense. Wake up and smell the coffee. There's something wrong. Every single one of you guys come on here and you bicker. Fire this guy. Fire this guy. He's making those. Sometimes he doesn't make all the right calls, but every defensive coordinator in the NFL makes wrong calls at wrong times. Okay? Today's game, the final play of the game, perfect coverage. It was a cover 2. You had the 2 safeties. Jonathan Abram bit. Left Travis Kelce open. Is that Paul Guenther's fault? No. Is it Jonathan Abram's fault? Abram, take accountability. But don't hate on Abram. If you're hating on Abram, you're a little stupid too. It's his first year playing. He was a rookie last season. He played 1 game before he got hurt. It wasn't even a full game. Give him time. Let him develop. And if you're going to knock him, if you're going to sit behind your computer screen and knock somebody, step on the field and do it yourself. Do it yourself. This man's flying all over the field. He messes up in the way you might say that's the play that cost us the game. How about jumping off sides 100 times? How about all the flags that we had called against us? Those don't cost us a game. How about a few drops? I'm not blaming Aguilar. I'm not blaming Indolt for a few drops. Maybe Carr could have put in a better spot. Every little thing. You got to fight for every inch. You got to fight for every foot. You got to fight for every yard, every play. One small difference can change a game. And we all look at that final play and say, that's it. Fire Guenther. Fire Abram. Because we're not posing for football cards now. You're wrong. Give it time. You didn't trust in the Khalil Mack trade. You didn't trust in the Amari Cooper trade. But is it all panning out? Yes. It is. We're a playoff team. Carr's looking good. Josh Jacobs is looking good. Jonathan Abram's looking good. Trayvon Mullen got another interception this week. Looking pretty dang good. Making plays left and right. Jeff Heath's looking good. Jonathan Abram, I truly like the guy. Damon Arnett, our first-round pick that a lot of people, including myself, I didn't really know who he was at the time. I watched film and I started liking him. I think he might be the best press man-to-man coverage cornerback in the game. People say, oh, no, he's slow. Look at the 40 time he ran. Maybe you learned that he had a hurt hamstring when he ran the 40 time. Maybe you understand that maybe he might be a 4.4 speed kind of a guy. Maybe a 4.38, 4.4, 4.2. 4.42, I'm sorry. 4.38, 4.4, 4.42 is my prediction for what Damon Arnett runs. He covered Tyreek down on a go route. That's hard to do. And if you think you can do better, step in. So if you're wondering what happened on the final play, a lot of you guys are saying it was Damon Arnett. No, you're wrong. Understand football. It was a cover 2 play. Jonathan Abram did step up, and it was a touchdown. Abram, take accountability, but it's not your fault. It wasn't you. Any play in that game could be a difference maker. Paul Gunther, you're calling all the right calls. John Gruden, I love your offense, man. Keep pounding the rock, man. I love the offense. Derek Carr, you're doing good too. Mayock, amazing drafts. All I'm trying to get to you guys is this. The team looks good. Okay? Stop hating. Now for the Kansas City Chiefs, what does this mean for you guys? Look, I thought I had the Steelers. My early Super Bowl prediction was the Steelers and Cardinals, right? That like before the season even started, that was like my prediction. Then last week we had a segment. I have you guys doing it when it is possibly the Super Bowl. I still feel like you guys can win the Super Bowl, and this game has nothing to do with it. I personally think that there might be that sleeping team, not the Raiders. I'll take off my Raiders hat so you guys don't think I'm knocking you guys. Not the Raiders. I don't think the Raiders are going to the Super Bowl. I can guarantee you that. But it might be a team like, I feel like we got to be, every single one of you top dogs, the Steelers and you guys, the Kansas City Chiefs, got to be wary of teams like the Tennessee Titans, the Indianapolis Colts. I don't think the Colts are going anywhere, but I really like the Titans. I don't think the Bills are making it either. But right now, lately, I don't know why, but I've been liking the Tennessee Titans odds. So just be aware of that team. I feel like the Raiders can win a game in the playoffs. They can beat a good team. I feel like the Dolphins can beat a good team in the playoffs. I don't know what's going on with Tua. I really don't. I know they started Fitzpatrick again. I don't think it was time to put him in, but we'll talk about that more on the segment coming up in the next few days. So stay tuned and be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But Kansas City Chiefs, guys, you guys fan base, you got to understand, you guys are playing tough. Don't get down on yourself for losing to or almost losing this week. You're losing to the Raiders earlier this season. The Raiders are becoming a tougher team. And you got to understand that. I got the most respect in the world for your coach, Andy Reid. I think he's one of the best coaches in NFL history. And last year, I know I'm a Raiders fan. Know what, Raiders fans that are coming on here right now, you might hate me for this, but I was cheering for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year. I want us, if someone's going to win the Super Bowl, I'd rather it be somebody in our division. I know there's supposed to be a lot of hatred, but it shows that our division's the toughest in football. When the Raiders can defeat a team like the Kansas City Chiefs, I take pride in that. Kansas City Chiefs, I hope you start taking pride in beating the Raiders. We're one heck of a tough team. I love these teams. I love football, guys, more than anything in the world. Any sport in the world. But that's really all. So if you guys want to stay tuned for a lot of episodes coming up in the future, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anything you guys want to comment, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video. Comment section below. I'll be here to answer all your questions in the next... Maybe not tonight. I'm going to bed, but tomorrow. And not only that, but tomorrow's and then this week's episodes, we got a lot of things coming up. You're going to want to stay tuned, okay? We got a lot of things coming up. Let me just name a few real fast before I get away. We're going to discuss Vic Fangio in this division. The coach, Vic Fangio, what we think about him. Personally, I'll tell you right now, I'm a pretty big fan of him. We're going to discuss Tua and what's going on with the Miami Dolphins. We're going to discuss the Raiders again. We're going to discuss the Kansas City Chiefs, and we might even go into more detail about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Raiders with my buddy Jackson, who's an analyst on this channel that does all our shows with us. That is a Chiefs fan, and me and him had a conversation about this game almost for a month now about this game, and I'm going to talk to him probably on the show about it and see what he thinks. See where he thinks the direction of the Chiefs is going to be. So Chiefs fans, stay tuned. Believe me, we'd love to have you on the channel. A few other things we want to talk about is Justin Herbert, how he's doing. Joe Burrow's injury, that was very upsetting today. That I had a video earlier today on. And a bunch more stuff. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned because we are built better. YouTube shut us down, our old channel for some reason. Don't understand why. Never got an explanation, but we'll be back soon. So for all you haters, just understand, no matter what team you are on, I can't stand the haters. Look at the positives and move on. Fix the negatives. But you're not always firing and cutting people and saying you want to get rid of them because they have one bad game. Nobody had a bad game this week on the Las Vegas Raiders. So be quiet and shut your mouths. We are built better. We're not posing for football cards now. We're not posing for football cards. Let's play with some speed. We gotta start winning some games now.